Welcome to Mountain Cooking with Missy. Today I am making this delicious strawberry coconut layer cake just in time for Easter, y'all. Oh goodness, y'all, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, how's my mountain friends? Guys, I'm so excited to make this cake for y'all just in time for Easter. I'm going to be making a strawberry coconut cake, okay? So ahead of time, I already made 3 9-inch layers of strawberry cake. I used the box, okay? I used 2 boxes of strawberry cake mix, and I prefer the Duncan Hines. Now this, if you do 2 boxes according to directions, you'll be able to make 3 good size 9-inch layers. So that's what you need here. You need 3 9-inch layers, and it will take 2 boxes of strawberry cake mix, and just make them according to the directions, okay? That's what I did here ahead of time. So this is going to have a pineapple cream cheese filling in between the layers, and it's going to have a buttercream frosting on the outside, and it's going to be topped with coconut. So this is so good. So for the filling, you're going to need a block of cream cheese, and you're going to need 2 containers, 2 8-ounce containers of Cool Whip. Okay, this is just normal Cool Whip. And you're going to need some powdered sugar for that filling, and I will show you how to do it. It takes a cup of powdered sugar, 2 containers of Cool Whip, and a block of cream cheese for the filling, plus a 20-ounce can of well-drained crushed pineapple. So that's going to be the filling, okay? And the frosting is just going to be a buttercream frosting that I'm going to use, and I'll walk you all through it. It's just a 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter, and I'm going to be using some strawberry extract in that buttercream. So good. And I'm going to use enough powdered sugar. If y'all been watching me when I make my frostings, I don't always use the same amount of sugar. Sometimes I need a little more, sometimes I need a little less. But I will walk you through how I'm going to make that vanilla buttercream. And last but not least, the star of the show, I love coconut, y'all. So this is it's a 14-ounce bag of sweetened coconut flakes that is going to be put on top of this cake. And we're going to garnish it with some strawberries, okay? So I'm excited to get it going for you all, so stay tuned. All right, we're back, and we're going to do the pineapple cream cheese frosting, filling. So I have an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that's been sitting out. So this is room temperature. Anytime you're working with cream cheese, it does need to be room temperature for any kind of frostings or cakes. So you're going to whip that up, and it won't take long since it's room temperature. And I'm going to scrape the sides down. Like that right there. So as you see, it's pretty easy to get it going when it's room temperature. It's so much easier to work with. Okay, now I'm just going to add a cup of powdered sugar, okay? You don't need a lot for the filling because the Cool Whip has sugar in it. You don't need a lot, okay? So a cup of powdered sugar. You want to do it on low. So I'm just going to let that come together. The sugar's going to melt in there. It's not going to take it long. See? Go ahead and you want to whip that pretty good. Just a couple of minutes. So look at that. Right there in itself is cream cheese frosting, but you would add a little more powdered sugar, but oh, it's so good. Okay, so now you're going to add your can of crushed pineapple. This really is important. It's really important that this is well drained. What I do ahead of time, I put my crushed pineapple in like a fine, like a mesh strainer, and let it sit for several hours over a bowl and let it just drain, because it will get too wet if you don't drain it. You just want to mix that. It don't take long for that. You just want it to come together. See, that's pretty much together. And now you're going to put in your Cool Whip. And you need 2 8-ounce containers of Cool Whip, okay? It's gonna be so good. This goes so good with the strawberry.
I know. I was just thinking, I can't wait.
So good. So I want to mix this one on low. You don't want to whip it real fast. Just anytime you're putting in whipped cream or Cool Whip, you just want to fold it in. You just want to fold that one, and then we'll add the other one in. So I added the other container of Cool Whip, and this is what it should look like. So it should be fluffy. This is so good, you all. This is so good.
I cannot wait to lick that.
I need to just take a bite. Just some. Oh, so good. Oh no. Okay. So this is going to be the filling that's going in between the layers. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside, and then we're going to do the buttercream. Okay. But this is so worth it. Oh, and by the way, this right here makes the perfect fruit dip. If you wanted to use this as a fruit dip, then it would be delicious with strawberries.
Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries, any kind of berries. You can leave the pineapple out, and that right there could be a fruit dip in itself, but I love the crushed pineapple in it. So, and you want a lot, because this is going to be, this cake, really,
it's so good.
You want a good amount of filling in it. So we're going to set this aside, then we're going to do the buttercream. All right, y'all. Another step. Here we go. Got a stick and a half of unsalted room temperature butter in here. And this is going to be the buttercream frosting, okay? And always when you're making frostings, you gotta whip your butter up. So this is gonna take a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna let that whip. And then when we come back, I'll scrape down the sides and we'll start adding the powdered sugar. All right, so I scraped the sides down and the butter is nice and fluffy. So I'm starting out with a couple of cups of powdered sugar here, okay? Whenever I make buttercream, I never use a recipe, and y'all know that, and I try to show you how to do it, but it's a method basically. So with buttercream, American buttercream is just basically butter and powdered sugar and a little milk to get it, you know, whipped up to where you want it, okay? So that's about 3.5 that I'm starting out with. And we'll put it on slow. And I use whole milk or half and half or heavy cream usually to drizzle in there. And one thing I'm not going to use in this buttercream, but since it's a strawberry coconut cake, I'm going to use strawberry extract. Okay, this is strawberry extract, and this is a pretty light tasting extract, but I'm just going to eyeball it and put probably about a teaspoon in there. See, starting to come together. We'll drizzle a little bit more milk. Now with buttercream, as long as you get the right combination,
can't go wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
you'll just have a big batch.
You end up having a big batch if you keep adding. And I'm going to scrape down the sides. And it will need some more powdered sugar, but I'm just going to scrape the sides down. See? Now I want it a little stiffer, okay? and not much stiffer, because this is just going to be spreading. I'm going to spread it on the cake. This is not like a cake that I have to pipe anything. Now, when you're piping, if you're going to be making like rosettes or something,
stiff.
yeah, when you make buttercream, it's got to be stiff. But this is just going to be more of a spreadable consistency, because, and you want it a little sticky because you're putting coconut on the cake, and you want your coconut to stick. So I'm going to add a little more powdered sugar to it. I want to do a cup. So that's 4.5. This makes about 5 cups that I've added so far, okay? I'm not going to add any liquid to it yet. And I am going to taste it, since I did add the extract. Anytime I add extract or seasonings, I always do everything to taste. Even if I'm following an exact recipe, I like something to suit myself. That's just the way I am. Now I'm going to taste it first and see.
Good?
It's good. It does need a little more strawberry extract. Just a little more, and I'm adding about another teaspoon, okay? So that's 2 teaspoons of strawberry extract. And I got that at Walmart. So I didn't get it anywhere special. I want to let it beat. There's flies everywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm going to let that beat there for about another couple of minutes, okay? Alright, y'all. So, see? It's fluffy. And I'm going to give it another taste. Look at that.
Good
Let me
and
taste
stiff.
that. It does need just a little more strawberry extract. So, I am going to add a little more. So, I told you guys, when I do stuff, I just eyeball it and do what I... Now, if you don't have extract, strawberry extract, you can just use some vanilla extract in this. It'll be fine. The coconut's going to make it taste good anyway. So, if you don't want to put strawberry extract, you don't have to.
It's good though.
Yeah. And I am going to do a dash of salt, okay? So, if you do a dash of salt in buttercream, it kind of helps, I don't know.
Neutralize all the powdered
Yeah,
sugar.
it kind of ain't, yeah. Gives it, I don't know, it just does something to it. I want to let it go about another couple minutes. Okay, y'all. So, look. See that? Good, fluffy buttercream. Now, like I said, you can make, this can be vanilla, you can put some lemon, you can put any flavor you want in this buttercream. Even if you're making it for any other cake, almond extract is really good for buttercream. Only do about a ½ teaspoon because almond extract can be pretty strong.
Stuff is strong.
I would start out maybe with a ¼ teaspoon and maybe go to a half. But this is just your basic buttercream right there. This is American buttercream. So what did I end up using, Kenzie? About 5.5?
Like 5.5 cups of sugar.
Yeah,
Powdered
and
sugar.
a 1.5 cups of unsalted butter, and just whip it, and enough milk to just drizzle it to get it to the consistency you want. And I added about 3 teaspoons of strawberry extract to this.
And a pinch of salt.
Yeah, and a pinch of salt. So, all right, let's put the cake together, y'all. All right, y'all, it's time to put it all together. So, I got my, let me fix it here. I got my little turntable thingy. This thing's about had it.
Yeah, it's
As
old.
you see, I make a lot of cakes, but I just cut me out a 9-inch board because that helps keep the cake a little more stable. I'm taking a little bit of that buttercream and just,
Life hack.
yeah, and putting a little bit on the bottom. That keeps the cake from coming off. Okay, you don't want that, okay? And what I do, I just take the cake and just set it down right on the board. Like that. Bottom, the top side on the bottom. So I turn the cake up. So that's the bottom of the cake. That's what you want. So you're going to put some filling. You're going to put the pineapple, cream cheese filling right in the middle. And y'all, this is so good.
Dense.
Yeah, it's fluffy. It's so good. But it really does just make this
That's
cake.
so much.
Well, it takes a lot. I told you.
Cakes aren't no good if they don't have.
And you can eyeball this. Like I said, it's just something. This is just one of them cakes that, as long as you do it with this method, you can put as much in the middle as you want. You don't have to put a lot in the middle if you don't want. But to me,
I like a lot of filling.
Yeah. Now, I'm not putting it all the way out to the edge because this is a 3-layer cake. And when you start putting it all together, the weight of it's going to spread, is going to smush that out. So whenever you're doing a filling on a cake like this, especially a 3-layer cake, remember that, because you don't want to go all the way out to the edge.
And have it run over.
Yeah. So, now this is not, and like I said, I like a lot, so. And this is fluffy too, so. I'm just going to spread it like that right there. Not go all the way out. Okay. Put my thing over here. Let me run my knife. I'm going to put the other layer on. Take your, ooh boy. And
look at that.
yeah. So what I do, I just press it down just a little like that right there. And I make sure it's all even. So this is a huge cake, y'all. Makes a big old cake. So that's why this is a special occasion cake, or, well, I'm making it because I know you all want to make something for Easter maybe. So Christmas, this is like the perfect birthdays.
Midnight snack.
Yeah. Midnight snack. So I'm going to do the same thing and just spread this out. And what I do when I'm doing layer cakes like this, people like tall cakes.
They're prettier.
Yeah. And this is going to be a big one.
It's huge.
If you wanted to, you could do 8-inch. You can just use 1 box cake mix and do 2 8-inches if you wanted. But this one is a doozy. Okay. Now, look at that. Last but not least.
Oh my goodness. It's huge, y'all.
Yeah, told you it's a big one.
Wow.
Yeah. So now you're just going to, now we're going to do the buttercream. Yeah. I told you.
Gonna share this with the whole fam.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody gets to eat this, y'all.
Neighbors and everything.
Yeah. Let me get me a.
Looks so good.
So with buttercream, now when you're frosting your cake, this kind of cake, it's better to start out with a lot like this right here, because what you're going to do is you're going to start from the middle, and you're going to go all the way to the edge, okay? And what I do, I just hold on to this cake. This would be good for a shower, baby showers, wedding showers, whatever you want to do. This would be perfect. Little girl shower.
I know, I was thinking like a strawberry
Yeah.
themed something other.
So I'm just gonna go down, and you're just gonna, this is gonna be a thin layer. You don't need a lot because the cake is already got a lot. So what I do is I just go down. I'm gonna push it all the way down, and I'm gonna do a thin layer all the way down. All right, y'all, look at that. I got it all frosted, and it don't have to be perfect because you're gonna be putting the coconut on it. And you need to get the coconut on pretty quick before the buttercream sets up, because sometimes the buttercream can set up and get a little dry. But look at this, a beautiful 3-layer cake that's perfect for any occasion. Be good for baby showers, wedding showers. What else, Kenzie?
Anything. Birthdays, yeah.
So,
Easter. It's a good springtime cake, I think.
So you just put your coconut on, and what I do, I just pat it, and I put some plastic here because coconut is just
I have an idea.
a mess.
So since you're putting the coconut on, it could look like fur. And you could pipe a little bunny face on it or something.
I mean, the possibilities are endless.
And that would be so cute for Easter.
And so
A baby's birthday.
yeah. So as you see, it's messy, and you're just gonna,
A snow cake.
yeah. And you're just gonna put all the good old coconut on it. Y'all, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, well, anytime you're working with coconut, it's messy.
Yeah.
It's very messy. Just gonna go up the sides and keep going.
You can't have too much.
No. So I'm just gonna get it, and I'm gonna just keep going. I got more here in my bag. And y'all, and if you don't like coconut, you can always leave it out. If you just wanted the strawberries with the filling in there with the pineapple, it'd be good. Just like that, y'all. If you don't like, some people don't like coconut, I understand that. But if you don't like coconut, then just leave it off. You don't have to do coconut. So anytime, like I said, it's always a mess, but I just save my coconut. I'm just gonna take it, and you'd be surprised when you keep doing this, more is gonna stick. I don't know how it does it, but it just does. And you want, like Kenzie said, you want a lot. All right, guys, look at that. It's all done. I just put some strawberry halves on the top because since it is a strawberry cake, I always like to put some strawberries on the top to let everybody know that it's got some strawberry in it. But look at that, y'all. I hope you make this for Easter or any occasion. This is just a delicious cake. I will be posting the filling recipe and the buttercream recipe in the album section of the page titled recipes, okay? And but if y'all make this cake, I hope you do. I'm sure you'll love it. Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, and send a picture. So let's cut into it. Oh gosh, y'all, this cake.
It's so big.
It is so good. So we're gonna cut into it and let you guys see it. And it is a messy cake. So it's not. So I'm gonna take the strawberry off. And it is super messy, but we're ready to take a bite. Anytime you got coconut. Get your little. Look at that. Oh,
Wow.
Lord. I'm gonna take a bite of that.
Oh my
y'all.
goodness, it looks so good.
Oh, it's so good. Take a bite. Okay, y'all. I don't know where to take a bite first, but I want that feeling. And I'm just gonna take a bite right here. That way I can get a little bit of.
Everything. Cheers.
Mmm. They're so good.
Oh gosh.
It is so good. It is delicious.
Yeah.
Y'all, one piece, I'm telling you. It's so good. Just need you a good old glass of milk. Oh gosh. It's good, y'all. Okay, guys. Look at that. Now that's a cake. So, all right, y'all. So thank you for watching Mountain Cooking with Missy. Or it's nothing fancy.
Just good eat.
It's just good eating, guys.